let me go to church and believe in your whatever fake God, but my God, he's real. Let me go there and believe in something that gives me positive, that gives me positivity, that gives me hope, that gives me faith, that gives me encouragement. I want that. I want that that's going to give me happiness. I want that that's going to give me a positive mindset. Let me have that, because this world is crazy. Why do I not want to go somewhere that's going to make me forget all this bull crap and that's going to help me get through another crazy stressful week? I'm going to be like, oh, my pastor said this. Oh, let me put this to this situation and be like, you know what? I would argue with you, but I remember my pastor at church said, you know what? Sometimes you got to let some things go and let God fight your battles. And let me believe that. If he ends up not being real, at least I got myself out of a situation that I probably would have got myself locked up for if I would have sat there and fought you. Bitch, fuck you, bitch. And then boom. But because I believe in this God, and I was like, you know what? My God gonna fight my battle with you, baby. He gonna get you out of my face. Then I'm good. I'd rather be that. Let me be that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I saw a lot of people, even like a bunch of celebrities, like, no, that is crazy. And then they wonder why they're in 2 and 3 and 4 different relationships and these polygamy relationships, and they wonder why they go through all that, because you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what real love is. You don't even know how to love yourself. You don't know how to love God. So if you can't even love God and yourself, you can't love somebody else. It's impossible. It is impossible. That's why I love my mom and my dad. They've been together for years, 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 and I've never seen them argue. They've never argued in front of us. They've never fought in front of us. Nothing. The only thing they probably ever argued about was saying, why didn't you cook today? You know, something like that. I'm tired. I don't want to say all their names, but I'm tired. I didn't want to cook today. Something like that. It wasn't no cheating. It wasn't about no bills. It wasn't about none of that. And I used to be like, Mama, why you always let Dad to drive your car? He don't ever put no gas in your car, Mama, but he always drive your car. And then she like, well, that's your daddy. I'm just gonna let him drive it. He want to drive, and he got his own car, but he'll want to waste her gas. But it was like little stuff. But she was like, that, like, look at me being a child trying to start some drama. You let him drive your car. That's because she knows that you're supposed to submit to your husband and love your husband, and y'all are one. She would shut me right on up, and be like, that's your daddy. Let your daddy drive my car. Instead of saying, you right, he shouldn't drive my car, that he shouldn't be wasting my gas. Letting the child bring in that mess to, it's just, and I wasn't trying to. It's just me being a child, not knowing. I'm like thinking like a child. He always driving your car, Mama. But because they had that bond, they had that understanding that no matter what, they together. They riding this thing out. You know what I'm saying? But and just like my grandparents, it's like all my aunties and uncles really have their same husband and wife. It might have just been one or two. But out of all the 5 and 6 of them, no, they got their same. So it's like, that's why I base my relationships off my parents and my grandparents and my aunts and my uncles, because I've been around, love. I've been around it. And I just feel like it does. It starts from home. It starts from your upbringing. It starts from what you see. And then just because you don't have the same mom and dad, or your parents are divorced, or you've been through a bad family, that I feel like let that motivate you. Let that motivate you to want something better. I hate. I don't want to say hate. It hurts me when people use that excuse. Well, I didn't know who my daddy was, or my daddy and mama this and that. I hate when people use that excuse to be like, well, that's why I'm the way I am. That's why I'm like this. I can't say I know how you feel, because I don't know how you feel. I don't know what you're going through, because I didn't have to go through that. But you should want better for yourself. You should want better for yourself, and be like, I don't want to be like that. I want my children to have better than me. So And when you go to church, I feel like church teaches you that. It teaches you to forgive your dad for whatever he did to your mama, or forgive your mom for whatever they did to your dad, or forgive your dad. It teaches you to forgive. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you to forgive them, because I always tell people that's the one thing humans we cannot do. We do not know how to forgive 100%. We'll say we forgive and forgot, but we don't, because like I've said this in my broadcast before. We always be like, I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget, because they say if you forget, then you can let it happen again. No, you just forgive and you let it go. You let it go. You don't bring it up. You just let it go. You know how many times God forgave us, and then we continue to do it again and again and again and again and again. Because I know my brother was like, yeah, you need to forgive, but you need to know what to look out for the next time. Yeah, you look out for it, but if it happens, you just forgive that person. Because God, how many times we said we were going to stop doing some stuff? How many times did we say, oh, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing, and we continue to do it. But what does he do? He gives us a chance to say, God, forgive me every time. Now, I'm not saying sit there and, let a person or a woman just do you wrong all the time. Now, it's okay to, love somebody from a distance. But I'm not, so let me correct myself. I'm not saying forgive them and just keep letting them beat your butt or whatever. But it's okay to forgive them and just be like, you know what, I forgive you. I still love you, but we need to go our separate ways. You know what I'm saying? But, and then you forget it. Don't bring it back up and say, oh, they did this. I can remember they did that. And then you go meet somebody else and you be like, this the same crap this other person did. No, you go in fresh. You go in fresh. And, I don't know. I think I'm just different, y'all. Yes, you forgive and learn from it. And it teaches you to, when you have children, be like, hey, there are people like this in the world, but you just, got to be careful about these type of people. Blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. But yeah, forgive and learn from it. Not forgive and don't forget, but forgive and learn. Thank you, friend, for helping me out with that one. But yeah, I saw somebody say there isn't a hell. I be believing that too, but I'm not dead, so I don't know. I really don't know. So I don't want to tell somebody there's not no heaven or hell or blah, blah, blah. The reason I be saying that too is because the God that I serve, I told my aunt this the other day. I was like, I just don't see God putting nobody in hell. I was like, I just can't see him doing that. If he loves us and this and that, I can't. But I always still say, fear it. So you do want to live better. And maybe he's doing that so we will live better. Because who wants to burn for eternity? You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to burn for eternity? So maybe he's just saying that, like, how your mama say, I'ma beat you when you get home, just to put that fear in your head to make you do right. Okay, I'ma get you. So I don't know, but I just don't believe that he would do that. But I know what I've read, so that's what I'm going to believe. So whatever it is, whatever happens at the end of the time, when we go wherever we go when we die, because my aunt believes that you get reincarnated and stuff happens again and you come back and she believes that. But no one knows, because we're still here. We're not dead. Only the dead knows what happens. But I'm going to believe that there is a good place and a bad place, and it is what it is, and that's just what I believe. I'm not gonna knock you. Whatever you believe is what you believe. What I believe is what I believe. If you believe in reincarnation, if you believe in whatever, I don't knock nobody, because that's not my place to knock you. That's not my place to judge you or try to convince you. So I don't want nobody trying to convince me otherwise, because my faith and my mind is too strong. So you're not gonna make me change what I believe. I don't want to make you change what you believe. I just want all of us at the end of the day believe in love. That's all I care about. I don't care about none of the other stuff you do. Buddhism, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Pentecost, whatever. I don't care. At the